Hello, Mai. Good evening.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Very happy to hear you today. Haven't seen you yet. Okay. Wow, you've got a nice couch there. I like the orange pillows. How much did they cost?
It's cost for free because it's just from the Google Meet, so it's all for
Oh,
free.
I thought it was maybe from your grandparents for free or something like that. But you cannot say cost for free. You can
um,
say
there's
don't know.
no price.
Okay, no price or there's no price is sort of okay, but you can say it better in a better way. It's free of charge. Free,
Okay.
free of charge. Or, well, yeah, they have no cost, right? Because they are fake. I mean, not real. And can I see your face, by the way? I feel like you're under the table always, like sitting like this. So
Uh,
I really want to see you speak because, we are practicing speaking a lot, yeah? And I need to see your mouth when you speak so that I can help you with pronunciation too. And it helps understanding as well. All right. Well, thank you for joining. How are you doing today?
I think I'm good today because I have a lot of time to relax and do something I like. It's like watch TV and playing video games.
You still play League of Legends? Or no, no,
Sorry.
no. I think you told me you played a werewolf, right? Werewolf.
Yeah, but actually, I haven't played for a long time. I just what is this called? Uh,
Instead of the name, give me a description in English. So much better. No names. Description. Explanation. Much cooler. Like in IELTS too. Instead of saying the game name, tell me what you do there, or describe it without the name, even if it's in
mm,
English.
in
Even
this
I'm.
game, it is for actually for teenagers, especially for girls. It's talk about like
No, no, no,
there's a
no. No
character.
talk. No talk. So there is
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, there's a character that with um it's like with a wardrobe or something.
It's a clothing game, right? Related to clothes,
Yeah, it
like dressing
is.
up, a dressing up
Yeah,
game.
it is like that, and I think it is a little bit interesting because I can try to dress that character um, with a suitable thing that fit for her. So
That
I
fit,
also feel that
that fits her, not fit for her.
fit her. So yeah, I think it's also helped me to think about the clothes
You
that
said it's
her. Yeah,
help. You said it's help.
um, it's helped.
It is
Mm,
help. Are you saying it is help?
it helped. It helped.
It helps. Please. Okay.
It helps me to like I also have to use my brain to think about
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a set for her. It's like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's called fashion game. A fashion game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. So you have some free time to yourself, playing some games or watching TV, and that's something you can talk about. Learn how to talk about it in English, especially what you're watching as well, like not names but descriptions of those things, of shows, cartoons, or movies. If you don't know how to say it in English, then you need to learn on your own. Yeah? Now we're going to do writing. So today we'll check your homework and we'll move on with the next chapter. Move on to the next part of the book. All right, so we've got, last time, what was it? Last time we studied, it was Thursday, yeah? Last time we studied writing was also last Thursday, right? Okay, good. So now, you have this page 13, yeah? This is the model answer, and you have some extra work as well, yeah? Okay. All right. Let me see real quick here. Okay. Yeah, so we've got C, a better solution. That's correct. Okay. Like this, and then what is it? An example, correct. Advantage of the solution is number 3. That's right as well. Yeah, all right, hold on. All good. Now, what else? Exercise 5. That was answering questions. How long is the introduction? What can you tell me?
Yeah. What do you mean to tell yourself?
Just answer the question.
So I will read it, or
well, you could read it, or you could try to remember what you wrote instead of reading. It's up to you. Either way, it's fine.
Yes, for the first questions that it's asked me how long is the introduction. So I count about the sentences in the first paragraph and also the words too. So I get the information that the introduction is about 7 sentences with 56 words.
Very good. Well done. Counted, not count. I counted. All right. How many body paragraphs are there? Do you remember?
Yeah, it is very clear that we can look at the essay, then we can count it for it, and I have counted that there are 3 body paragraphs.
Exactly. 3 body paragraphs. Very good. How many main points are there? We have 3 as
I
well.
think
Yeah.
that there are 3 main points in each paragraph in the first sentence.
Exactly right. So we have very important. So points, like the number of points equals the number of,
Focus is
so the number of main points equals what?
it.
What is a main point, for example? What
Is
is
it
that?
like the main idea or like
a reason, yeah, or a supporting argument. Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so in IELTS Writing 2, Task 2, the number of points, the number of your main supporting points equals what? You understand the points, right? You understand them very
Yeah.
well. There are 3 main points, right? So the number of main points equals the number of something else. So what is it? Equals number of words. Yes? Yes?
It's like I don't really get it.
Okay, good, good. You should say that if you don't get it. This is very good to announce that, to say, I don't get it. So, main points, we have 3 of them here, right? And what else? What does that equal? The number 3 equals another number. What number? What is equal here in this writing? 2 numbers are equal. What are they? 3 main points and 3 paragraphs, body paragraphs. You understand? Yeah. You see it?
Yes, it's
Again, the number of main points
the
equals the number
main
body paragraph.
okay.
So
I
that means we have 1 main point per
paragraph.
body paragraph. Body.
But
Yeah. So
okay.
usually that doesn't mean, so is it good to have 3 points, 3 main points per paragraph? Is it good?
It is, yeah.
3 main points per paragraph.
No, each of them have one only.
So you can have 3 main points in 1 paragraph, but you shouldn't.
One main point per paragraph.
You should try to have just 1, yeah? You try to just have 1 main point, yeah, per paragraph. That means if you're writing 1 paragraph, you need to make sure the whole paragraph is about. You're a little bit sleepy today. Yeah, how many hours did you sleep?
9 hours.
9 hours. Are you sure?
No, from like the night before until the morning.
So you slept very well. Maybe you had a lot of difficult learning before this. No,
I think there's no, but
no. You seem
no.
to be a bit distracted. Are you doing something at the same time? Something else? No,
No,
no.
actually,
Okay.
no.
Well, okay. Then it's on me. Then it's all about me. Then I need to explain better. So the point is, if you have 1 paragraph, you have 1 idea, and you need to write about that 1 idea in the whole body paragraph. Only 1 idea. Yes. So it means you need explanation, you need examples, you need conclusions about that. 1 idea all in 1 paragraph and nothing
Else.
else. Very good. So, all right. That's why they ask you these two questions, right? Why do they ask you? Who cares how many body paragraphs are there, right? It's not that important. The important part is that main points equal body paragraphs. All right. Next, what order are the solutions discussed? Order of solutions. Solution. Okay. So the question. What was the question? Do we have it here actually? I think I forgot to
It
include
is under.
the task. Okay. Yeah. What are you asking?
I'm a little bit, I'm not really understand this question, so I just
I
write
am
about.
not understand. You said.
I don't understand.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't really understand this question when it's asked about what order are there
When it ask
when
or asks.
it asks
Okay.
uh, about the order. So
Well, order can be different. Yes. So types of order can be different. So for example, we have 1, 2, 3. That is in ascending order of numbers. Yeah, our natural numbers. But here it's a different kind of order here. So you need to figure out what kind of order it is. Let's take a look. We have solutions, right? So let's see. Let's find them. What's the first solution? Do you remember? Maybe you can find. Let me make it bigger a little bit. It's easier to read. You can also do this, by the way, when you learn at home. You can change the size and everything, make it comfortable, convenient for yourself. What's the first solution?
the first conclusion,
No, solution.
solution. It's the from the second paragraph is that as one possible approach looking
So what is it? Tell me.
a possible solution.
Well, what is it? What is the solution?
Um, it's a solution. It's about the two before governments to force employers to promote the
Same
same
number of men and women, and to pay them the same
salary.
salaries, right? So that's the first solution, yeah?
Yeah.
Second solution?
And the second more about the governments themselves to take the lead by ensuring that their male and female employees earn the same for equivalent work and that women
Women.
or women are promoted fairly.
Motive fairly, right? So we have the same, they earn the same for equivalent work. Hmm. Let's compare.
And,
So the first one was force to promote the same
and,
number,
yeah,
and the second one is to ensure that they earn the same.
there's one more is because companies could be required to publish figures on direct and average same earnings of men and women in the workforce.
Do you remember the three? Can you tell me? What are they? 1, 2, 3.
The
In
first one,
short, in short.
it's the governments to force the employees with
Okay, if you don't remember, you could tell me what you remember, what you do remember. Next one then.
Next one is about the government that ensure that also the female and male employees to have a fairly what are they in workforce. That's right.
Could you repeat that?
It's like the government to like they have to ensure the female and male employees in workplace or
Okay, number 3.
um like if the company could be required um
Okay, don't worry. It's okay to say I don't remember, no problem. Let's check it again. So one more time, take a look. You don't need to read it, just take a look. I mean, like, you don't need to read it aloud, just read it to yourself. You understand now? You can use your own computer too to read. If it's too difficult to see, you can double click with the mouse, you know, the left mouse button, double click on the screen share to make it bigger, you know, in Google Meet. In this meeting, the screen, you can double click it.
okay.
Or you can open your own if it's too difficult to see, like too hard to see that.
Read the whole like all three solutions, right?
Yeah, just read them. I need you to tell me what you see, like without looking at it. Read them and tell me when you're ready to talk about it again. Okay, are you ready? You understand?
Yes.
So without seeing again, 3 main solutions, what are they? Starting with the first one.
The governments that they have to force their the employees and to promote them. Yeah, to promote the men and women and to pay them the same like salaries.
Let's check it again. We have to promote the same number of men and women. Yeah? The same number.
The same number of men
and women. Yeah. And pay them the same
salaries.
That's the fourth. Yeah?
Yeah.
Next, number 2.
Second one is that the governments like they're going to take the lead by injuring their male and female employees that get the same like to earn the same or equivalent work and women are promoted fairly.
Okay. Next.
And the last one is that companies could be required to publish figures on the rank and average um, earnings of men and women in workforce.
Publish what again?
Workforce.
Publish what?
Publish figures
Good. On
the rank and average earnings of men and women in workforce.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have 3 solutions, yeah?
Yes.
What is the order then? So this is not right because are discussed in order. In order from the okay. So what do we have? We have one possible approach, then more feasible approach. Oops. Let me. Yeah. What was that? Possible. And one more feasible approach, right? And wait, let's see, one, or we could say like one, and a more an approach to further enhance or promote or encourage equality. So what do you see here?
It's one possible approach, one more feasible approach, and approach.
Further encourage. Yeah, so we have possible, more feasible, to further encourage. What do you notice? Do you notice anything?
Higher.
Hmm?
It's like not really higher. It is some solution that will be like the better way to go further and
So that they are ranked from. Well, let me write it for you here then. From the weakest solution to
strongest.
the strongest solution. Yeah. So possible, more feasible, and even further. Even further than that. Yeah. Possible, more, further. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I accidentally missed the main purpose of the conclusion. And to summarize the main points, and instead of show, you could say or stress, same thing, you know. To emphasize or to stress. Nhấn mạnh. Your opinion. All right, well done. Next, we have exercise 6. Yeah, what do we have here? We have more another table, or yeah. So you need to indicate the type, yeah, and underline the words in the essay that help you decide.
For number 3 and number 4, I don't really know how to write down the underlying words because I think I find out the types of questions from the whole questions, like from the is that like the topic of it?
Well, yeah, the type, question type, yeah. So we have different
The
questions.
problem, it's somehow clearly to get it.
Yeah. So the first one, what do we need again? So we need to read the essay questions. What? So number 1, what do you think, women? That is D. What is, which means evaluate an idea or belief? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Because I think there is the word generally and the word think. It's about like from your about your opinion with that belief, like it's a general like. So I think it's a belief from people because they say it is generally.
Why do you think? The keywords are here. This is what you underline. Not. I mean, let me show you here. Why do you think? That's the keywords. And which one is that? Not D. When, what does why mean?
What did you say?
What?
What did you say? You asked me about.
The why is not evaluation, no. What do you think?
It is not? You mean like
No, not D, not to evaluate. You have an example here, you can compare with an example, but it's a little bit hard, so you might not see it immediately, yeah?
provide an explanation.
Explanation, yes. So, this one is C, actually. Why do you think? That is C. Provide an explanation or prediction. Next, number 2. In many parts of the world. What do you think, though? Okay. And what is number 2 then, since it's not C? Let me help you a bit. So again, it's all about the question. Do you think something will? Understand?
Evaluate an idea or belief.
Yeah, so that's an evaluation. Why is explanation? You know explanation, yeah? And do you think that's evaluation? Know the difference?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Next, B. That is to what extent? Well, B is also evaluation in this case. The difference is idea or belief. So in here we are talking about an idea women overtaking, and in in 3, which is B, you're right, we need to evaluate solution. Yeah, so solution, how well would the solution work? How good is it? And what's the key words? What do you think? Underline words.
To what extent?
To what extent? Good. Yeah, that is evaluation of a solution. And previously we had an idea evaluation, yeah? Idea, because in, what is it, number 2, women will overtake men. That is not a solution, it's just an idea, just something neutral, like not good, not bad. But in B we have solution, which is like a good thing, yeah? And all right, number 4 is A, that's correct. We need to, what can be done, yeah? So what's the keywords here?
What can be done? To.
What can be done, yeah, in general, that's the question. And yeah, that is proposing solutions. Own solutions, yeah? All right. That was hard. Yeah, that's why I gave it to you for homework, because it was rather difficult. A lot of brain power is required, yeah, to process that, yeah. So in the main takeaway is that in task 2 we have
Questions?
different
Type of questions?
Questions, yeah, which need different structures of your answers. So your answer cannot always be the same, yeah? You need to understand the structure, the type of the question first. Think of a few questions to ask me. I've been talking for so long, I want you to try and speak for a bit.
Questions about.
Well, IELTS writing, what we've just talked about, that would be best.
Can you give me a title or like a topic of it?
Topic of what?
To ask question, right? Or
No, the topic is what we have just seen, what we've just talked about. It's a good idea to have a little notepad to take notes. If you have any questions, you write them down, and then you later ask me. Yeah.
okay.
In general, or keep it in mind. That's one way as well. Because when you see things, when I speak, not everything is clear, right? So not everything is easy to understand. So that's why you write down questions and ask me to repeat or explain something. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but somehow I try to understand when you are saying and to ask you right at that time.
Okay, that's good as well.
So that I
Alright.
think there's no question.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. So we've just finished this. We've done. Now we have part 3 here, exam practice, the most important part. So we have task
What?
1, drive a
Describe
bar
the
chart.
culture.
Yeah, and what is the task here? What do we do? What does it say?
That you should chat shows the percentage of male and female teachers in 6 different types of educational settings in the UK in 2019. Summarize the information by selecting and recording the main features and make comparisons where relevant.
So the important part is that what is this here?
Um, it's the bar chart.
Here's the bar chart or diagram, and we have what do we have here?
Um, the numbers, the percentage.
The percentage. Yeah, and here we have
The teacher's type of educational setting.
the educational setting types. Educational setting types. 6. Yeah. Here we have men and women, and you can clearly see what is.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Okay. So now that is your task. Yeah.
okay.
You will need to do it, but right now, of course, you don't have time because it requires you to spend 20 minutes. We don't have that much time now. However, what do you need to do? You should probably come back and revise a little bit. We have types of charts, tips. We have questions that we've discussed. We need the overview. And we have an example answer here already. Very simple, very similar. Not simple, very similar. You have vocabulary that we have learned, practiced, talking about the charts. So, for example, here, remember number 3 was each column presents one category. All right. So this is just your first time to try and write it, so you shouldn't worry too much. Shouldn't making a lot of mistakes is expected. I expect you to make a lot of mistakes, and it's fine.
But I will try to look at our previous lessons or like to look at the example the example diagram about that male and female students about the subjects, right? Like the up there.
Yeah, so you,
About,
first of all, you have the vocabulary already, because this is, again, male, female, yeah, and teachers. So you have the vocabulary at the very start of the lesson. We talked about this, remember? So you can use these. This is vocabulary that you can use, but this is mostly for task 2, this one. Here we have also for task 2. And for task 1, we just need basically this information. Just study this again. Take a look at home. And, well, take a look at all of the tips here, right? Tips, what we have learned. This too, take a look again at home before we start writing, okay?
like the thing to guide me to write is
Yeah.
to
You
like
have,
about,
yeah,
yeah, like about the way or the idea to make the main points or like
yeah. Here you have an example answer. You need to see it's in your Google document. So you need to
yeah.
use it. Use it to study. And look at it first. Look at the exercises you have done, and then just write. That's it. And we'll
Oh,
check it. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna copy it. Wait, actually, put it in your document. And after that, and that's what I'm gonna expect you to write next time. Okay. I mean, I expect you not to write, but I expect you to see it next time. I expect you, of course, to write, and I'll check it with you together. We have task 1 and, of course, task
Two.
2. What is the type?
Women and men are commonly seen as having different strengths and weaknesses. Is it right to exclude males or females from certain professions because of their gender? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience.
So that's again the same topic. You have the vocabulary where? Do you know where?
First speech.
The first couple of exercises. That's your vocabulary. You need to reread it. You can't do this unless you look back and check it at home before writing. And then we also have other exercises. Remember? Here we have done for part 2. All of this, task 2, very important, yeah? Read it again. Understand this as well, of course. Read this one more time. See how it's written. That's it. And based on that, based on this as well, you need to analyze the type of the question and decide which one is it, and then write. You need to time yourself. You set a timer on your phone. How long?
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Task 1.
30 minutes.
You set the timer and you start writing, yeah?
Writing both of it in 1 hour, right? Is that right?
You could do, yeah, you could just do both in 1 hour, or you can do 20 minutes, then rest, then 40 minutes, like that, yeah? But in the test, you get 1 hour. So 20 minutes and 40 minutes, that's 1 hour, no break, yeah? In the test. But at home, it's okay. You can take a break between them. Do them on different days, maybe, yeah?
Or like the question, like types of questions, like what can it and what do they help me with? Like
Very good question. Very nice. Thank you for asking that. So you're asking how can this help or what? Is that your question?
yeah, it is.
Well, in this case, you just need to, this is shown here to help you understand that task one isn't just always one type of question. It can be different types. That's it. So it's not really helpful right now to like start writing immediately because it's just types of questions. But it is shown here to show to make you understand that you will not see the same type of question every single time. You will have different types. So you're not surprised when you see different types, yeah? That's why it's here. It's not really like, it doesn't really tell you how, but it tells you that this important information that you need to know.
So that like the way that I will write down, like it is to evaluate or to propose or to provide, something like that.
Right, so we have evaluation, give your own solutions, evaluate different things like ideas or solutions already proposed in the task. What else did we have there? And we had one more that was one more type was explanation as well. You need to explain why things happen. Yeah. So understanding the type helps you solve it. Helps you answer it better.
It's like these questions are not from the asking or the writing test. Right?
This is from the official writing test. These questions.
It's not like the that will they will ask us because like the title is like they what they asked me to do down there is about like they just give me a topic to write but no questions.
What do you mean? You're talking about this one? This?
Yeah, like they don't have any
You
question.
don't have a question?
Ah, okay. Okay.
You need to look at the question, then see which one is it here. Yeah.
Okay. So
And that
these
you
will
need to
help me.
understand this very well. Yeah, you need to understand what this means. All of this here. Yeah. And then choose which one it is, and that will help you understand what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. Like
And
for example, like to evaluate or to give solutions or like
yes,
that.
yeah. So you need to understand what it means, like fully. Maybe you need to translate for yourself into Vietnamese, or see the definition, or see what it like examples of this, right? And then when you see the type, you understand it, easier to write. That's the first step. And then you study the rest. You study the other tips, like these questions again. Take a look at them, at the answers, and this essay. Take a look at how it's written. Look at these parts. The sides, these comments, very important. And here as well, we have some very important information. So you need to use that information to succeed. Okay. You have exam tutor as well. So I'm gonna paste it off for you in your document. Copy and paste it there. You have a full test pretty much ready. You need to start writing. This is the best way to prepare, is just to start writing already.
Like but what if like I will set a time like for 20 minutes, but if that when the time runs out but I haven't finished it yet, so I will continue like
No, if
to
the
write it.
time runs out, you stop.
So, okay.
And if you want to continue, you need to change the color of your text. So I can see that, I can see what you did after the time stopped, if you decide to continue. And when writing, what do you need to do when writing? You need to time yourself, and if you finish earlier, you can write down the number, the minute when you stopped. For example, 15 minutes or 35 minutes for task 2 if you stopped earlier. Yeah?
Yeah.
But try to use the whole time. One more important thing. For task 2, it's important to plan. But before you start writing, you need to create a little plan for yourself and think about what you will write and write it down quickly. Yeah, a quick plan. All right? A plan of the paragraphs, what you want to say in each paragraph. Yeah? I will put it down in the document as well for you. For task 2, planning. Yeah? But the planning, is it part of the 40 minutes or not?
You mean like, will I going to finish it actually at this right at that time, or?
No, planning. Yeah, you need to plan. Yes?
Yeah.
And the planning, do you plan before you start the timer or after you start the timer?
Like to plan to write, right? I thought.
You plan task 2, yeah, before you write it. Got it?
Yeah, before writing. Yeah.
Yeah, but when tell me, when do you plan? Before you start the timer, 40 minutes, or after you start the timer?
Like I think that because when we take the test, right, we will get the task from the examiner at like, and I think that will be, I will have to plan after starting the time, because they gave us about like, it is 1 hour for both, and we have to get to think in that time.
You have 1 hour for both. 20 minutes for task 1, 40 minutes for task 2. But you can do them separately, right? You don't have to do them in 1 hour together.
Yeah. So because like, I mean that like when we take the test, it's that the time we're going to, we only like about the time we get to do both of them. So we have to think in that time too. In 60 minutes, we have to spend a little bit time maybe to plan for the writing. So
Yeah, you need to plan after that you start the timer for task 2.
yeah, I think
Just remember that. Plan, start a timer, plan what you will write, then write. Yeah?
after starting, right?
Yes, you start the timer first. You have 5 minutes to plan. Yeah? So don't write before planning. Got it?
Okay.
You need to have a little.
The main thing, like we will think to write down.
Yeah, you need to think about what you're going to write and you need to plan that. Okay, that's it. Well, all right. I've got another person waiting for me. So thank you for joining mine. I'll see you on Tuesday then. Yeah? Have a great weekend. It's been a pleasure teaching you as usual. And if you have any questions, ask me in Messenger. I'm always available. Always happy to answer any questions you have. All right?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mai. See you.
Goodbye.